we were gonna get Gage to put his sights on one of them and blast it. So what we decided, we said, Gage, why don't you go on the other side and we'll scare it out, and then you put your sights on the hog and ba-boom. And you like that idea, so me and your Paul Keaton and your Papaw Jones, we started going through the thicket right in the middle of the Ferris place. We were walking through the thicket, but you got on the other side out by the field. You were down at one of the corner posts. You had your gun up on one of the posts, yeah, and you were just waiting. And all of a sudden, we went into that thicket, just trouncing through it. Your paw stepped on a cactus, so we had to stop and pick the cactus out of his booty. Yeah. And then we kept going. We kept going and going. Weren't any hogs. And all of a sudden, came up on a pack of hogs. It was getting close to dark. Came up on a pack of hogs, and there was about 10 of them that took off. We said, Gage, get ready, get your gun ready, get your gun ready. All of a sudden, the hogs went through the fence. They tore the fence down. Yeah, and then Gage, you said, cuckoo, cuckoo, yeah, cuckoo, cuckoo. And the hogs, they stopped in their tracks. So what is that noise? And so, yeah, it's kind of funny. The hog, he went, and one big boar hog right in the middle. That's the one we wanted you to get. You put your sights on it, and he went, boo! And the hog went, it just stood there. You thought you missed. It just stood there. Then it took about 2 steps forward. The other hogs ran off. That one big boar hog, it stopped. It was kind of funny. And all of a sudden, you thought, I wonder if he's really hit him. So you put your crosshairs on him again. This time you put it right in the middle of his head. Boom! You know what happened? The hog, he didn't laugh. He just went, woof. And he fell over. He kicked a little bit like this. He kicked a little bit. And then all of a sudden, his tongue went out. And he breathed his last. And we said, Gage, you got him. You got the hog. And you looked at us and he waved like this. Just like Lane Frost when he rides one of his big bulls. That was you. You killed him. We went over there. We looked. His eyes were open. You said, Papaw, Paul, he's still alive. We said, no, Gage. Sometimes they die with their eyes open. So you poked it with your gun. He was dead. He just kind of rolled over. Oh no! And then he spit some junk out of his mouth just like that. Yeah.
The end.
And you know what happened after that? We had pork for dinner. Pork chops.
Yummy, yummy.
And Gage was the one that killed the hog who put meat on the table. Yeah. We were proud of